Alright guys, so today's like Tuesday the 18th, 19th, something like that. But just want to do a little update real quick. So this plant's dying. It is the Godzilla. It's definitely dying. This guy might be kind of starting to change a little color. Make sure I get that on video, but maybe. I mean, he's still itty bitty. And it's a cool tomato, but it's dying. The funny thing is we got this real dark green growth right here, and the ends over there were green and they're starting to die off, but this is new growth. Looks actually really good. So I think it's coming off the same doggone plant, but this plant's massive, hasn't produced anything. You can see the tomato I pointed out. There's another little guy right here. I think I'm gonna end up ripping it out. And this little tomato down here is it's not dead yet, you know. And these guys around here, we've been picking, I don't know, 1, 2, maybe 3 a day. These are the sauce tomatoes, but you know, for the most part, they're doing really good. It's hot. It's 100 and something degrees right now. Probably about 2:30 in the afternoon. But they're doing good. But man, it takes forever to get tomatoes, and I'm gonna show you something over there in a minute. Right over there, but we'll walk right over here as we get back around, and we have the giant bell pepper right here, and it is now starting to yellow, which makes me believe that this is going to be the yellow monster. And that sucker is a monster. That's the biggest thing I've ever grown. And this one here, this tomato here, seems to be yellowing. I'm not going to say that's turning red yet. I really hope. I was really looking forward to this. I hope that is the Dr. Witchy's yellow. I only got like 2 last year. One really massive one, which that one up there is pretty good size. There's another one right here that hasn't started turning at all. But that was such a good tomato. And this year I was starting to wonder. I believe one of the ones in the buckets up there was the Dr. Witch. I think this first bucket, actually. And it ended up dying, and I ripped it out. But you can see down in there we have some more. I don't know how good you can see that, but so we're getting tomatoes. So anyways, the Rousselines we picked. Again, the dead one. I was going to come over here and show you this guy, and we'll have to do it kind of from an angle here. But if you can see right there, there is a red tomato, and then there's a green tomato. Those two, if I can get a little closer for you, come off the same little stalk. I don't know if I'm getting that very well. But the same, I don't know what you call it, stalk, I don't know. The same vine, they're like 2 flowers away from each other. But as you can tell, one's this pointy little sucker, this green one, and this other one is round. It's confusing to me. I know these are paste tomatoes and whatnot, but I don't know. One's an Amish paste. I think we have I don't remember, but anyways, but we have some more, as you can see, some over here, and then some more over down in that way, and they're going pretty good. But I looked over and I look at this kale, and this was not like this the other day, but this is a bugs, right? But look at these caterpillars. Just look, there's one right there. There was another one that seemed to have moved, because I don't see them. Anyways, well, there's one. And I always see the white butterfly over here, and I pick these guys off. I'm gonna pick them off and kill them. There's another one right there. I mean, they're just going to town. But what I'm gonna do is leave this. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let them do their thing. Because you know what? If that's all they want to bother, I'm okay with it. And then, if I mentioned this in another video or not, now the sprinklers were just on, but you can see the mud mess where the animal came in here, and I kind of kicked some bark and stuff over, but the theory that I've kind of come up to conclude was that this got, the mole came through here, mixed up our regular native clay with the compost that I'd put down. And that's why we have this nasty clay, well, it holds water obviously, because you can dig down right next to it and see it's dry as a bone, you know. And then certain places it's actually, I kind of made a little trough to try to get this water to move. But what I'm thinking is he went through here and mixed all the different deals. So anyways, and then I got one more little thing I'll talk to you about, and that is the cameras, which are inside now. But I put up 2 game cameras, and I had one basically pointing right where you're looking, but it was behind me. And the first night I had it up, I got a skunk that was sitting right here. My camera was right here. As you can see, I got the shovel and the rake and I had it hanging, trying to get the angle to come down the pathway. But there was a skunk sitting right here. Now a skunk could have torn up this area for sure. And then I got a squirrel, but squirrel's not really gonna do a whole lot. Doesn't usually mess with stuff unless it's brand new. But then the other night we were out here and we were coming right over here, and I was telling my wife about maybe we want to set up a camera to see what's getting through here. You know, maybe there's something here, and I have a drain pipe right there. There's a drain pipe and goes all the way up and all the way down the yard. And so I stuck a beer can in the drain to see if maybe an animal was going up and around through there, which would kind of let them hide or whatever. And the beer can's still in there, I checked. But we were standing here, and I know, try not to step on this, but we had to put the shade cloth up and we trampled all this. This is New Zealand spinach, I believe. And it grows as a ground cover on its own every year, so and whatever. So anyways, but coming from the neighbor's yard over here, my wife says, "What's that?" And it went down here and it got in this bush over here. Let me go up a little bit. It got in this bush over here. And then it ran down. See that log down there that kind of runs like this? It ran down there, and I go, "It looks like a mountain lion." And I don't know, there might be a mountain lion down there. But then it went underneath the log, jumped on top of the log, walked that way, and then went down and into the bushes. I got pictures on my wife's phone of it, and it had a long tail. It was short. It looked bigger than a fox, but it very well could have been a fox. I sent it to my brother. He says a ringtail cat. That's what he thinks it might be. But I don't know. At first when I saw it with the long tail, it looked like a mountain lion to me. So I don't know. Now I put my camera here. I did get some shots this morning, or well, late last night. The camera took pictures right here, but I don't see anything on the pictures, but it took like 6 pictures, which is basically the exact angle that you're looking at right now. And then I put the camera on the fence down here, pointing straight down into the gully, and it got nothing. So I'm not sure. Now the grass here is beat down a little bit, but it's all beat down all over the place, so it's hard to tell if something was here, what it was picking up. Maybe something did walk through there, but it's just not close enough for the camera to pick up, and they're cheap cameras. So but we're trying to figure out what's going on. Raccoons, foxes, skunks. I don't want to trap a skunk because I don't want to get sprayed myself. I'm not going to go move it somewhere. I don't really want to kill them, but I don't want them in here, obviously, for all kinds of different reasons. So but we'll see. So we're still trying to track what's going on, what's making this mess, and everything else. So anyways, there's a little update for today, guys, and we'll catch back up to you in I don't know, this weekend, a couple more days, 5 more days, and we'll take a look at what's going on, see how that tomato over there is doing, and man, show you just the progress and what's going on. And we might have our first peach. So anyways, guys, we'll talk to you soon. See ya.